Let's just do this last door, or second to last door, so we can do the last door. Let's do it. I'm more interested in this right now. This is the only thing I really wanted to do the Abyss for anyways, to get all the doors. I didn't care about a super boss unless I had to do it. This is literally the only reason I really wanted to come down here. If there wasn't a door down here, I probably wouldn't even have done this area. I'm not going to lie. Oh boy. This one's probably going to be interesting. Grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wander indifferently in a place that exists beyond good and evil, beyond life and death. There is no fortune or misfortune, no happiness, no sadness. White and black tear into me. Heaven and earth torment me. I've been defiled. Where does it begin and where does it end? I don't belong anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. But the world just keeps on turning around me. 1. Paradise. Which number would you like today? 15. Certainly. You've been nominated, Ren. Be sure to treat our customer with care. 15. The place was simply known as Paradise. No doubt the building itself had a proper name, but none of us were ever told it. Nor were we ever told exactly where in the land we were and what we were doing here, or indeed how we ended up there to begin with. Morning. Morning, Ren. I'm not going to do voices for this one just for the sake of my voice. I've done enough voices today. Oh, you finally woken up. Hi, Cross. Cross. Hee hee. Welcome to Paradise, Ren. Welcome to Paradise. Welcome to Paradise. I'm going to have to go, Ren. I've got to go and work. Again? Yeah, it's fine, though. I'll be back before long. Be a good girl and wait here in the meantime, okay? Bye, Cross. Cross was always busy with work, and today was no different. What exactly he did and where he did it, I didn't know, but whatever it was clearly horrible. He wasn't the only one either. The other children were always going out to work, too. But for some reason, no one ever called me. The other children became weaker and more emaciated by the day, and yet I spent my time eating delicious food and playing with dolls. I and only I was somehow special. Cross always referred to me as a princess. Who dis? Morning, Ren. It sure is beautiful out today, huh? Kind of stuffy in here, though. Let's open a window, okay? This girl's name is Etta. She was always smiling and brimming with curiosity, poking her nose into anything and everything in the room, and earning a scolding from Cross for it. Hey, you want to play with me? I want to play with dolls, too. I don't mind, but do you even have the time? Don't you have to work later? Or do you not have to go and wear any weird clothes today? Cross is working at the moment, so I've got some free time. He's sure been getting nominated a lot lately. Maybe that's just what people are into these days. Oh, shit. Etta was a somewhat precious girl. She loved making stupid jokes and giggling away at them. Aja? I guess we'll call her Aja. Aja, meanwhile, was more polite and mature. Perhaps that was why she was nominated by so many older men. Another thing that stood out about her was the way she never once acted like she hated her work. No matter the day, she always performed with skill and care. I don't like this. How come you never seem to hate your work, Aja? I thought it really hurt. I'm fine. It's nothing you need to worry about, Ren. There's a few tricks that make it really simple to manage once you know them. So don't worry about me. You just focus on being happy like you always are. Okay. That's a good girl. If you're happy, I'm happy. Then there was Quatra. Quater? I'll just call him Quater. Quatre, Dos-tre, Sunco-tre. There was Quatre. Quater? I don't know what I want to call him. Then there was Quater, whose small, delicate stature always ended with him being battered and played with roughly like he were some sort of doll. Did you seriously end up getting beaten again? Yeah, I don't know why either. They said it's some kind of new game, but I don't get it. Don't worry about me, Ren. I'm fine, honest. I'm used to it. It doesn't even hurt me anymore. As long as I can come back and find you here, I can deal with anything. Quater was always bleeding out of our sight. Maybe that was part of his charm. I'm sure beautiful people must shed beautiful blood. Wow, okay. Sure, beautiful people must shed beautiful blood. I'm back, Ren. Sorry that ended up taking longer than I thought it would. Then finally there was Cross. He was basically our leader. Cross, Etta, Aja, Quater, and me. Each of them were so dear to me, and we spent all the time we could together in this one room. To my understanding, there were other children in the building, but they didn't matter to me. The only ones who did were the 4 friends I spent my days with, the 4 who lived in paradise alongside me. Okay. Part 2, Princess. Hey, Cross, what happened to the others? How come it's just me and you in here now? What are you talking about, Ren? What others? It's always been just you and me in here. Really? Are you sure? I feel like there were more. Nope, there weren't. It was always just you and me. It was only later that when I realized it was Cross who had hidden the others from me. Whether that was so, I didn't have to worry about them, or because things had gotten so bad he didn't even think I should see them. I don't know. But he always tried to keep my eyes covered from the harsh reality of what was going on around me, so I could keep living in blissful ignorance. Let me give you a useful tip, Ren. Always be sure to say, "It would be my pleasure." Saying that makes everyone smile. No matter what you have to do or what people do to you, always respond with, "It would be my pleasure." Funny how that works, right? After all, it's the customers you're pleasing, not you. Let me give you one too then. I use this all the time. The best thing to do is try to imagine how your customer is feeling. Like, this must feel really good for them. They seem to love me doing this. Or, it's not enough to make you stop feeling pain, but it does stop you needing to worry about doing unpleasant things. Always try to think about what you can to make the customer happy. That's key. Well, I suppose I should say something too. You should never cry and say you're sorry to the customer. Saying sorry just makes them want to hurt you more. No matter how much it hurts, no matter how sad you feel, don't ever cry. Don't ever say sorry, because no one ever forgives you, even if you do. That's some fucked up shit, man. Thanks, everyone, but I can't see myself needing any of these tips. I never have to do any work. All I have to do is sit here and hug my dolls. I never even have to leave this room. And that's how it should be. You're our princess, and you're really, really important to us. We're all here to protect you, and that's why we make it so you don't need to see a thing. Ren. What is this game? I know, this part is weird, right, Winner? Also, welcome to the stream, Winner. How are you doing? Part 3, Game. What are you doing, Ren? I'm drawing. Look, this is a monster. The monster that's got us locked up in here. It's got golden eyes and black scales, and its mouth stained red with blood with the blood of all the people it ate. The color's sin, huh? How lovely. Anyway, you're annoyed but otherwise good. Okay, well, why are you annoyed, Winter? And also, how am I doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. This game is something. I don't know if you were here earlier, but I was just doing hella battles a minute ago, and now we're reading, so here we go. And this place is fucked up, Frog. I don't know why or how, but this place is fucked up. I'm very curious to see, like, in what way it's fucked up. Its stomach's got to be white, though. Otherwise, you wouldn't know which side it was the front. Huh, that's very true. Where's everyone? Where is everyone? Are they all out working? Ren. There are no others. There's only you, me and you here. Really? Are you sure? I don't know. I'm sure. From the very start, it's just been me and you. No others. Now let's draw together, shall we? Maybe we could draw a princess next. That'd be nice. Cross was doing a good job at covering my eyes from reality, but there was just one thing he couldn't completely keep from me. He was getting tired. After the others disappeared, he started taking on all the work himself, and because of that, slowly he began to vanish too. Let's clean you up, Ren. You're really dirty today. Thanks, you're always so kind. I'm sorry, Ren. If I wasn't so hopeless, I swore I'd protect you, and yet... What's wrong, Cross? You're not looking too good. It's nothing. I'm fine. Cross? I just told you that I'm fine. This is all your fault. Mine? Yours. Everything is your fault. You wasted no time in killing all the others. Why are you letting me live for so long? It's all your fault? Why haven't you killed me? It's all your fault. Why have you killed me? What's all your fault? Why have you killed me? What the hell? What the hell? I'm already dead as it is. Why won't you kill me? What? Anyway, part 4, Ren. Eventually my first job came. There was no one else to take it. There was no one else to go out in my place. That's why I had to do it myself. I had to step outside that room for the first time. You've been nominated, Ren. Be sure to treat our customer with care. What are you doing, Ren? Just do what you usually do. What's going on here? I was led to believe number 15 was special. She's not normally like this, I can assure you. She's usually a good girl. I don't know what's gotten into her. She's our little angel, capable of meeting all of our customers' needs, no matter what they may be. Come on, Ren, say hello. You've done this enough times now. What are you going to be today? A sweet doll? A cool boy? That wasn't me. What? That wasn't me. 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 It wasn't me. Someone says something, I close my ears like always. Someone does something, I close my eyes like always. I do just as I always do. I do just as I always do. I do just as I always do. I do just as I always do, and go out to work. Ah, the water of life. Cross once said that even those near to death could be full of energy again if they drank this. He said he was made to drink it all the time, and that its taste was sweet and syrupy. Drink up, Ren. I mixed quite a lot of syrup in today. Drink up nice and slowly. That's it. That's it. Make sure not to spill any now. Drink up every last drop. Well, please take your time. As the owner went to leave, his head seemed to distort slightly. Maybe he's getting old, or maybe he's just wearing a disguise of some kind. Oh, the medicine started kicking in. Well, Ren, why don't we sit and have a little chat together? It would be my pleasure. You're always such a good girl. It would be my pleasure. 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 Morning, Ren. Sure is a beautiful out today, huh? Kind of stuffy in here, though. Let's open a window, okay? Hey, you want to play with me? I want to play with dolls, too. Cross is working at the moment, so I've got some free time. He sure is nominated lately. Maybe it's just... I guess I can read it. It didn't skip. He sure seems to be getting nominated a lot lately. Maybe that's just what people are into these days. Let me give you a useful tip, Ren. Always be sure to say, it'd be my pleasure. Saying that makes everyone smile. No matter what you have to do or what people do to you, always say, it'd be my pleasure. Hee hee. Funny how that works, right? After all, it's been the customers you're pleasing, not you. We're all here to protect you, and that's why we make so easy not to see a thing. Ren. It was too fast. It was too fast. I'm fine. It's nothing you need to worry about, Ren. There's a few tricks that make it really simple to manage once you know them. So don't worry about me. You just focus on being happy like you always are. That's a good girl. If you're happy, I'm happy. Let me give you one or two then. I use this all the time. The best thing to do is try to imagine your customers feeling like this would be really good for them. They seem to really be doing this, or feeling in pain, but it's not stop trying to worry about doing unpleasant things. Always try to stop doing what you can to make the customer happy. That's key. We're all here to protect you, and that's why you make it so easy to see a thing. Ren. Yeah, I don't know why either. They said it's some kind of new game, but I don't get it. Don't worry about me, though. I'm fine. Honest, I'm used to it. It doesn't even hurt me anymore. As long as I can come back and find you here, I can feel with anything. Well, I suppose I should say something, too. You should never cry, and you never say you're sorry to the customer. Saying sorry makes everyone hurt them more. No matter how much it hurts, no matter how much you feel sad, don't ever cry. Never say you're sorry because no one ever forgives you. If you do, then we're all here to protect you and make it so you don't worry. So don't you worry. Ren. I guess these are all letters she wrote to herself, which just makes it way more sad. What are you doing, Ren? Color of sin, huh? How lovely. Haha, that's very true, Ren. There are no others. There are only me and you here. I'm sure from the very start it's just me and you, no others. No others all together, shall we? I told you, I'm just fine. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. Everything's your fault. You waste time killing all the others. Why are you letting me live for so long? It's all your fault. Why haven't you killed me? It's all your fault. Why haven't you killed me? It's all your fault. Why haven't you killed me? It's all I'm dead as it is. Why don't you kill me? All of them have gone. What in the... Those subhuman monsters! Can people even keep living on like this? Can you even call someone in this state alive? I'm guessing she inflicted all these crisscross marks on herself. Probably in order to maintain her own sanity. She wanted to keep living that much? This is a living human. Damn. I want to see what she's like when she's really alive, Lo. Can we take her into the society? Man. We got to see the backstory. Oh, it's not over yet. Part 5, the dream goes on. But we got to see like more of the backstory about Ren there before to when Joshua and Lo found her. Which we heard that part of the story before. But anyway. You're strong, Ren. That was what Joshua told me one day. It wasn't something I had heard before either. You're strong, Ren. Yes, I am. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. As an enforcer candidate, Ren proved to be exceptionally capable. Then one day, Joshua disappeared, and the world just kept on turning. Just where's Joshua gone anyway? All he said was that he was going to go away to do a job, and it was going to take a while. I wanted him to know that I've become a proper enforcer now. I wanted to introduce him to my real papa and mama, too. But I suppose all that can wait. He'll come back eventually. I know he will. Then he can tell me all about what he did while he was away. But he'll definitely be back. He will. Gurgle, gurgle. A baby? How sweet. He's so cute. A brand new life, clean and pure, untainted by anything. He's probably a good child. He'll be raised well and grow up to be a fine, respectable adult. Unlike me. That path was closed to me long ago. I hope you'll find happiness, nameless child. He really is cute, isn't he? He looks just like his mother. There, that's a good boy. I still regret what happened to our last child. But it looks like the goddess didn't abandon us after all. Now, I thought we weren't going to talk about that anymore. We need to leave the past in the past. Suppose you're right. It's sad, but it's probably what she would want too. Gurgle, gurgle. There we go. Who's a good little baby? Good little baby! Ren. Impure children. The past. What happened to our last child? Really? That was what I was? From the very beginning? From the day I was born, I was... Ren. Oh? Lo? As enforcers, we have the freedom to do whatever we want, whenever we want. It's up to you what you want to do. I won't make that choice for you. I can't help but wonder whether they're even worth the effort of cutting down, but that's your choice to make. I wander indifferently in a place that exists beyond good and evil, beyond life and death. There is no fortune or misfortune, no happiness, no sadness. White and black tear into me, heaven and earth torment me. I've been defiled. Where does it begin and where does it end? I don't belong anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. But the world just keeps on turning around me. Unbeknownst to me, the world just kept on turning. But that's fine. The world is always turning for my sake. That's why I've got nothing to feel sad about. Hee hee. Hee hee. I don't care about some silly imposters. They're not my real papa and mama. I have pater mater now. I don't know why this world keeps turning round and round. It's so cold. Activating heat sensors. Thanks, Pater Mater. That's right. I'm in the right. I'm in the right. I'm always happy. I'm always having fun. Because The world doesn't revolve just around you. And it won't always change just because you demand it. It should be obvious because I really care about you, Ren. I won't lecture anymore. Ren, you answer how your heart tells you. It's almost dawn. Let's go. We're going to Crossbell. Once we're high up enough up, switch off your boosters and switch to your regular flight engines. Well, okay then. See you, Ren! See you in Crossbell, another game, yay! Side story paradise finished. That was an interesting one. A fucked up one, but interesting. We also got the nothingness quartz, and that's it, huh? Okay. And yeah, that definitely was some nasty sex trafficking type of situation that was going on there, Frog. They never explicitly said it, but it was heavily implied, for sure. Some fucked up shit is what that was. Attack inflicts a random status element without fail. That sounds fucking awesome. I want that. I don't need this anymore. Wait, I have this on Dickard? Bruh. Let's put fucking nothingness on him. Can't install two of the same types of quartz? Oh, he has blind. Oh, we can just override blind. I'm fine with that. Am I going to do the last door? I am, Sword Sage. Assuming that the last door doesn't take hours upon hours to do. I do want to do it, so I was planning to do it right now, actually. That'll probably be the last thing we do tonight. But I'm trying to figure out I want to switch memory out for because I definitely don't need it anymore. I didn't even realize I had this on. I guess I could up my luck. No, that's just for the item drop. Critical. I guess that goes along with nothingness. I don't know what I want to put on. Cloak. No encounters. That'd be kind of fun if I didn't want to do king. I'm kind of okay with the encounters right now, though. Covert. I don't know what I want to do with this dude. I guess I could put a defense one on him. Anyway, we're going to go back to... Hold up. I don't think I'm going to do the turning thing tonight, Frog, because I really want to do this last door, and I'll probably stop. But yeah. I can do the turning thing next time. I'll save that for next time. I'm going to buy a topaz gem, and I'm going to give that to him. Alright. Alright, guys. Let's see what the last door is now that we have all the doors done. Although I will save it first. All the... Oh, I was about to say, no, I saved over my thing, but we can teleport back there. We're good. All right. Last door in the game. Hold on, though. It's even more sad when you realize that, at least in her case, the other children are all personalities she created to protect her sanity, and she killed them when she started to lose that. I know, right? That shit's sad. That whole thing about Ren right there was very, very sad. But let's see what this one's about, y'all. I'm excited. Let's see what the last door in the game entails. This is what we did it all for, y'all. What did we get? Well, whose story is it going to be? Or is it just going to be something hella random out of nowhere? Like, you did it. Good job. Your two favorite doors back to back? Oh, well, I guess we'll find out. The puppets she had in second chapter that she killed were puppets that looked like the parents in the door? Okay. I mean, those were her real parents, right? But she was just, like, disowning them in her mind. Like, they're not my real parents. Because I think they showed them in the previous game, I think. Or earlier in this game, maybe. I remember that shot with the parents before. But anyway, let's see what memory fragment we have this time around. This time around. Oh, shit. Full-on cutscene. Let's go. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, shit. It's this place. Back when it went crumble, dumble, drumble, down the jungle. So much for Zelda. I know, right, FML? Nah, I said I wasn't really feeling this game earlier, but once I got into reading, my brain kind of was just flipped the switch and got into this. But anyway, I don't know why we're watching this again, but we're watching this again. I'm sure there's a reason. But welcome to the stream, sir. How are you today? Crumble, crumble. We put a lot of effort in this cutscene. You will watch it again. I mean, it's not bad. Anyway, it's not surprising tits distract many men every day. I am one of those men. I am guilty. Yo, it's a Mono. Welcome to the stream, sir. How you doing today? I know, we blowing that shit up. This is basically the final cutscene from the end of the previous game when you beat the game. This is not actually happening in this game other than it's like replaying the cutscene for some reason, which we're learning. I'm gonna laugh if that's it. It just shows that again and then it ends. Reliving the past. Completed. Or some shit like that. That would be pretty funny. Oh, we're going to get to see what happens to the Ouroboros people, maybe. Okay. Pretty sure we didn't get this scene in the last game. Hey, Blue Blanc. Don't just stand there. Say something. Huh. Why should I be the one to break the silence? Words have no meaning in the face of such a splendorous sight. All there is for us to do is to be overwhelmed and awed by the spectacle before us. Blah. The others still haven't come back either. Kind of crummy ending to this whole shtick, huh? Ren left the city and has since departed this region. Luciola is missing, but no good can come from us fretting for her safety. Huh. No worries on that front. Just think it'd be a waste for a woman like her to die so early. So you know, here's hoping she didn't lose her life for nothing. Huh, I quite agree. As for Lo, I fear the odds of him making it out alive are non-existent. Yeah, damn it. If I'd known this was going to happen, I would have finally made him fight me. He was always finding excuses to get out of it. Well, unlike us, he had a clear and specific purpose for taking part in all of this. And it looks like he may well have been able to achieve it at that. Though he met his end, I have an inkling that he, at least, is satisfied by the ending to this story. Blech. Want to get high? Hard to believe it's all over. La 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 la. Oh God, not Gilbert. What? What's happening? Oh! I thought we were going to use that floating city to rule Liberal. Then we were going to use it to rule the whole continent. So why is this happening? This wasn't supposed to happen. Wait, did anyone ever actually say we were going to do that? Or was I just thinking that on my own? I was, wasn't I? Ah! I hate my life. All I seem to do is get humiliated by them and abused by Lord Campanella lately. And then to top it all off, this happens? Just what have we all been doing? Fucking Gilbert. Fuck this guy. Such a whiner. Oh, hey, look, Campanella. What's up, player? We've only seen him in the frickin' Who Wants to Be in Millionaire thing, so we don't know what the hell he's been up to. Lord Campanella, I'm relieved to see you very well, sir. I don't really remember what I had for this guy's voice, to be honest. The same to you, fine gentlemen. I'm thoroughly impressed with your work ethic. It takes guts to dedicate yourselves to your duty even at a time like this. You should see what's happening outside. It's a sight to see, you know. All the mirror in the world couldn't buy you tickets to see a show this incredible, even if you had $1,000,000. You're not too late to check out the show if you head out now. Why not go take a peek? I won't tattle. We couldn't possibly. We wouldn't dream of abandoning our post without permission. I suppose you wouldn't after the training you've been through. Well, no matter. Now, mind letting me inside? I've got something I need to take care of in the sanctuary, you see. Sir? But we've been ordered not to let anyone inside without the professor's permission. Even you, Lord Campanella. He's as dead as it'll be if you won't let me through. I don't think even I can get a dead man's permission now, can I? What? But that's just not possible. Oh dear, is my word worth that little to you? I'm hurt. Maybe I should have a little fun with you like I always do with darling Gilbert. That might make you a little more inclined to have more faith in me. We never once doubted your words, so you need not trouble yourself on our behalf. That's lovely to hear. Well then, why don't you go outside and watch the show like I suggested? You're under no obligation to guard this place now that the man who ordered you to do so is no more. Gladly, sir. Good luck with your business, sir. They may have served their purpose now, but it seems a terrible waste to steal their memories and toss them out like garbage. Maybe I should put them under my command. What are you up to, Campy? What are you up to? I needs to know, boy. I needs to know. He's like, I just want to play the organ before I die. That's all I want. Even all the noise going on outside can't reach this far inside the ship by the looks of it. Just as well, I couldn't fulfill my role otherwise. Oh, shit. Snap. What? Requesting access. I, Enforcer Number 0, Campanella the Fool, hereby request access to the celestial globe in place of the third Anguis, George Wiseman. What is he accessing? Celestial globe. Welcome to the Matrix, or more like, welcome inside of Tron. Even the guys in your RuneScape clan have been telling you FF9 is the tits, because it is the tits, FML. It is. Play it. Hurry up. Anyway, we've been waiting for you. Already here, I see. Oh. Is that not a robot? Or what the fuck is this? They're numbered. Oh boy. Maybe these are the Anguises. Organization 13. Oh my god, it really is. There's not 13 of them though. I certainly never envisioned that the Faceless would perish. Poor thing, all the trouble he caused his old friends finally caught up with him. So how exactly did he die? I'm simply dying to know. Oh, I wish you could have seen it. The poor fellow was turned completely to salt, from the top of his head to the tips of his toes. Then it all came crumbling down into itty-bitty pieces. Oh my, what a chilling way to go. I do wish I could have been there to witness it for myself. So he fell victim to the result of that singularity in Northumbria, did he? I would have loved to have seen the real thing when it first appeared. Huh, who'd have seen that coming? That guy never seemed to let his guard down even for a second. I imagine it was the work of a Dominion. Almost certainly the position everyone previously believed to be vacant. Oh, right. Guess that explains why he screwed up. So what's the 5th Dominion's name, then? Kevin Graham. He calls himself the Heretic Hunter, and he studied under the one and only Carnelia. Seems like a real riot, too. Twisted in all the right places. He studied under Carnelia now. Now I'm even more interested in him. You gotta be kidding me, Abbas. After how into Leonhard you were, you're not even gonna mourn his loss for more than a second before you're setting your eyes on a new guy? Oh my, you've got me all wrong. I assure you that I'm mourning Leon's death in my own way. He's not a man I'll likely ever forget, especially as I could never get him to show even the slightest hint of interest in me to the very end. Indeed. He truly was a skilled swordsman. His loss will be keenly felt. He was the only one among the enforcers who was able to cross blades with you, I believe. Certainly of those I have fought against, I often asked him to humor me with my training. I always felt as though there were a chance he may surpass me as a swordsman one day. It makes knowing he lost his life before having a chance that much more difficult to bear. In my opinion, the loss of the Blade Lord isn't all that significant when you look at the bigger picture. A tiny, predictable loss in our overall combat abilities. Now, the loss of the Angel of Slaughter will have much more long-term impacts. Oh, the chick with the scythe? I wonder if she'll come back in the end. She seemed pretty confused. That's a question for her and her alone to make. We may be above them in the Ouroboros hierarchy, but that doesn't give us the right to order them around. That is the way of the society. But still, Professor, all of us here are well aware of the importance of the Gordius series, but this is the law decided by the Grand Master. Surely you're aware of what that means. You only need to look at Wiseman's obsession with that black-haired boy to see what can come from being too fixated on someone. Indeed, that very obsession proved to be his undoing. Isn't that right, Campanella? You could definitely argue it was one of the factors that led to his failure, yes. Kevin seemed like he was trying to use it to his advantage, too. All right, I'll drop the issue. But know that as long as the 13 factories are in my care, the Gordius series will be of unparalleled importance to me. So I'll be keeping an eye on her from here on to observe how well she has to observe how well the one she has is functioning. Certainly, we'll leave that to you. I believe we've talked for long enough. The time has come for the Grand Master's advent. Is that so? Tee-hee, how thrilling. Back to the organ music. Now, my advent children. Just kidding. Welcome, Grandmaster. This is super interesting. I'm sure this whole scene has very big stakes for the series as a whole. But anyway, I see you have all gathered. Yes, Grandmaster. With the exception of the third Anguis, all are present and accounted for. Very good. You deserve my thanks for observing all that transpired as my representation, Campanella. I'm pleased to hear as much, Grandmaster. I imagine you're already aware of what transpired during the gospel plan, even without me relaying the details. But allow me to fulfill my most important duty. Oh my. So that's the Aureole. I was gonna say, it's an Infinity Stone. This is actually they're all working with Thanos to get him in the Infinity Stones. Thank you. If only the price we paid to obtain it weren't so great. Wiseman, Leonhard. To say nothing of the countless other sacrifices, both human and otherwise, that arose through this plan. I and I alone bear responsibility for each and every one of them. That is simply not true. Please do not place the burden of blame upon yourself. The Faceless alone was at fault for his death. But if anyone should take the blame, it's we Anguis who chose to overlook his behavior rather than steer him back on the right track. No, I half expected that this is what would happen. Half expected that this is what would happen. Okay. Yet I chose to leave all of the decisions in his hands. I did so because I believe that to be necessary for this world. But nonetheless, the blame is unequivocally mine. Oh, Grandmaster, why must you blame yourself so? There will be inevitably a reaction to what has happened in time. But I imagine the Church will act regarding that. Let us leave the matter to them. As you wish. I must admit that my curiosity is piqued, but it shall be as you desire. In that case, what should all of us do now? Do what we do every day. You crank that soldier boy. You no, they all get in unison and start doing the fucking Superman that hop. Just imagine a music video. What do we do now? Anyway, the bells in the west have rang, and the first pact applies no more. I hereby proclaim the completion of the first phase of the Orpheus final plan, the Gospel Plan, and the initiation of its second phase, the Phantasmal Blaze Plan. Very well. Hee hee. Leave everything to us. We, your loyal Anguis, in accordance with your wishes, shall now fully devote ourselves to the execution of your plan. I know, right? They're all a bunch of brown-nosing bitches. Show your faces! I'm sure we'll have to just learn who they are throughout the series. It's interesting that the first 3 games, or at least the first 2, were dedicated to murdering one of those 8 people. It's kind of crazy, actually. This game is kind of giving us just more exposition on the whole situation, and unless nah, I'll just leave it at that for now. But yeah. So it's time for the Phantasmal Blaze Plan to begin, huh? The stage is set, at the very least. It's going to utterly dwarf the Gospel Plan in terms of both quality and scale. Things are finally about to get interesting. By the way, I might be the last person you want to hear this from, but would you mind stopping the whole peeping in thing, mysterious stranger? Bitch, you talking to me? I will bitch slap the fuck out your ass. All right, guys, that is the last door in the game. And we get a brilliant crown and 30,000 Mira. Nice. Well, guys, we did it. We did all the doors in the game. He broke the 4th wall at the last second. That little fuck. I know, right? Let's see what this crown's about. Shall we? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Holy shit, dog. That's an incredible... That's an incredible accessory. Holy fuck, dude. I'm going to put this one over this. And I'll give the Blade Lord to somebody else. Actually, you know what? We don't even need either of these. If I put on one, the other one's just stack it on top of that. Man, I don't even want to give this one to Kevin. It's so good. Kind of want to give it to Dickard almost. And just let Dickard be a fucking savage. Alright, well anyway, for now we're going to save it. And that's going to be where we stop for today, guys. But what that really means is we're ready to finish this game up for next time. I hope we can do it in one sitting. But yeah, next time on Tits 3. Finale time? Question mark, probably? I hope so. It's been fun, though, guys. It's been fun. We got through the rest of the doors today. We went through the Abyss, which was an interesting time. And, well, now we're gonna go to the end of the game. I might do a couple little things in the beginning of the next session, like check out the arena thing real quick, maybe, like the tournament, just to try and test, take a chance at it. But otherwise, we'll just head to the end of the game. So, yeah, get hyped for the end, guys. I'm excited. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!